Cool. So yeah, everything was messed up with my computer. So apologies, I had to basically redo the entire configuration on the fly. Smile. Hopefully everyone is doing a-okay today. Um, Hello Pokemon, hello Ty, hello Alex, hello LM Dragon, hello Gideonir, hello Cogs, right? Hello Ghoul, hello Meridian, hello Sparky Beardy, hello Wolf with Sword, hello Size Boss, hello Crow, hello Useful Reptile, nice to see you. Hello, hello to Meridian, and hello to... Is that everyone? Hello to Topocato, hello to Jove23, and I think that's everyone, and hello to Potter. I am so sorry if I am missing something. Give me a second to enable the head pat thingy. I will refund you if I recall to, but 1,000 pardons. Hopefully everyone is doing a-okay on this fine Chex Watch Monday. I say Chex Watch, but I don't own a watch. Okay, hold on. Okay. One second. I need, like... Hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me just a sec. I'm just looking for a command to turn something on, make sure it's working. Okay, and of course that breaks my model too. How lovely. Dude, we love everything being broken, okay? Absolutely everything has to be broken. Anywho, with everything being broken, let's go ahead and move on. So, someone did redeem the Pokemon redeem. So, hello Hydroneer. We will be starting with that. And yeah. Hopefully everyone was able to have a pretty good weekend. My weekend was good. I needed it. Do I dare to ask what the reward is that only Alex can afford? Oh yes, so the reward is simple. I recently enabled a new reward called the Great Reset, which will reset every VIP. And it will reset every VIP and make them the only VIP. So yes. That is out there. We'll see if anyone does it. And hello, Mirden. But I just got this. Or is that specifically made for me? No, it would never. It was so much power to hold. Yeah. But that's okay. Anyway, so we have a Salandit. It's really nice out. Yeah, it is really nice out. Scatterbug, cute little Scatterbug. Hello, Kynaps. It's 30k off. Dang. If only you didn't spend your points. If only you didn't spend your points just now. An Esper. A Luxio. I love that Ellie gif, by the way. And no, if Ty presses it, obviously that does not count. Eradicate. A Pokepad. A Superior. I'm not expecting anything in these packs. And a Talonflame. Yippee. Oh, okay. We did get a Decidueye. Decidueye? Hold on. If your opponent has... That's not good. That is not a good card. Okay. But yeah. Little thingy if you want it, but if not... Moving on. We are going to be working a little bit first on our power supply, because I want to get it working. So that is going to be the first order of business, and we get to use our new soldering toy. So I'm excited for that. After that, we are going to dive in and start. No, it's fine. I will do that myself, thank you. However, let's go ahead and get this window open. So we need to make our 12-volt supply work better. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Osaka. Oh, hit the camera. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and power on the soldering iron. How many amps do we need? We don't need like a ton of amps. We just need a multi-voltage power supply. And we have it here. So we do have a modular 600 watt power supply that we are breaking stuff out from. So that is where we are currently. What is the metal confetti holder? I don't actually know. Oh, so this is responsible for like soldering wires. So they're good for putting like wire and wire together. So if I wanted to like solder this and this together, it's like quicker helping hands, kind of. I believe that's the case. I could be wrong about that. I don't think I am, but like, yeah, if you wanted to put them together, see? It would be like that, and then you just solder it together. So I want to try using this. Anywho, let's go ahead and pull open the image. And get to it. Okay. I need... Okay. So currently, if I have everything labeled correctly, wait, I feel like I'm missing a color here. Why am I missing a color? Hold on, we're missing a color and I'm concerned. What? Need to open Notepad. Give me a second. Notepad. Okay. Red is 5 volts. Okay, so I haven't soldered any 5 volts to this guy yet. So what we need to start with is we need to reach a 5 volt off the connector. We are using the version that you see on the left side. So we are using the version on the left side. So what we want is pin number 4. And we want to take that and do some get that released and do some soldering on it. So give me a second. Also, please let me know if the music is too loud or not loud enough, and I will be sure to adjust it. What else did I do with this weekend? Oh, guys, I got more crepes. And I got squirted by garbage juice. That was my weekend. That describes my weekend rather well. How were the crepes with your mom? They were great. Like, absolutely delicious. Hopefully not from the crepes. No, from the trash. Huh. Okay. So, I just need to... believe on 1. Okay. 1, 4, 4. Did I not? Hold on. Apologies. I'm just making sure that something is where I expect it to be. It is not where I expect it to be. Give me a moment. Okay, it is. Okay, we're good. So I just need to grab a 5 volt wires. Or a 5 volt wire and move on from there. Rip all black wires. Yeah, it would be so much easier if it wasn't all black. But unfortunately, that was the hand we're dealt. So that is the hand we will go with. So I'm just going to get in here and cut it real quick. What is your go-to crepe flavor? Bon Mamam. It's like a berry crepe. It was so good. I love crepes. I love food. In general, I love food. Okay, so that should be a 4 volt a 5 volt connection. And I am just going to strip this guy, then resolder it with red wire so we know what voltage it is. Savory crepes scare me. That's very valid. That is heckin' valid of you. Also, I'm kind of like half tempted to undo the tape here so we get more wires. But, I also kind of want to extend these. But, well, we can always do that later. Just want to get the 5 bolts for now. But besides that, I didn't do too much. Yeah. But when I was... okay, so when I was taking out the garbage... I mean, you already ruined the connector, so... why not? I guess you're right. But... there's reasons. There are reasons. Anywho. Just gonna get this soldered. What if this doesn't work, and then this purchase was for absolutely nothing? I mean, that would be on brand, so I guess it's fine. Bonne maman crepes are delicious. I like putting a little clotted cream on them. Oh, nice. Or you're 20 minutes in, no doomer talk? Listen, okay. Also. Listen, last project was rough, okay? We are starting a new project today, and that means a fresh leaf, a freshly turned over leaf, a new place for us to progress and do well. So you're right, I do need to. Also, I'm going to have to use helping hands. This isn't useful. I could already tell you that that's not useful. Yeah, okay, that's not useful. I missed the ending of the project. How'd it turn out? It did not. It did not. Unfortunately, it was a failure. For many different reasons. This power looks like an ATX power supply. I believe it is. Is it not? Like, it's a standard form factor power supply, so I would be surprised if it weren't. Did it get a page from the book? No, I feel like we learned enough from that project that it doesn't... Yes, exactly, useful reptile. I feel like we learned enough from that project that considering it a failure is a bit disingenuous. So I decided to not put it in the book. We need to figure out what to do with projects that we learn stuff from, but still... Poor Sparks has 3 months to working on pinball now? I don't get it. I really hope put it in a project museum. Oh no, I don't think I'll put it in a project museum. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and get this guy soldered. Turn on our solder sucker. Okay, or not. I thought that was a sufficient way of wrapping it, but I was wrong. Oh, hey Brink, what's up? What if there's someone out there who's actually sitting on 250,000 channel points, by the way? And they just, like, do the reset? I feel like people are going to be very, very sad. You could write learning names and chalk it up to experience. That is a grade A bit and funny, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Okay, let's get this guy soldered. Haha, I have no idea what you're talking about. Wait, what do you mean? It could be any one of us. Yeah. I secretly have been lurking since the very start. That would be surprising. I'd be surprised if anyone has more than Alex. But then again, quite a few of you guys... Wait, Brink. Brink, how many points do you have? Brink, how many channel points do you have? Because there's a or no, Gideoneer, actually. I'm not sure if Gideoneer lost their points, though, to something. I don't think without Gamba you can even get to 250k. Why do I hear boss music? Exactly. Well, that option is now always there in case someone wants to reset the point economy. I haven't lurked in a long time. I see. I can't Gamba. Oh. Wait, if you can't Gamba, but you occasionally, like, redeem stuff. Look, I wasted all my good luck on trying to get VIP here. Please don't take it from me. It's not up to me to take it from you, right? Like, ultimately, it's not on me, you know? It's on chat. Okay. As long as there is 6 months. 6 months of activity plus some redeems, 55k points, so you kind of have to Gamba. Okay. Let's say my points count to a very reasonable yearly salary. Okay, in like, what currency though, right? Okay, that looks good. I'm just going to tape this guy up. And you know, you can work it out with Alex. You can definitely work it out with Alex and figure out, like, what will prevent him from doing it. Nodders. Let's see. Besides that, let's see, what else has been up? I may be doing a very, 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 very stupid undertaking in the near future. That not everyone knows the full details about. And even the people who know things don't know the full details about. So I'm excited for that in the near future. If Alex and I all end a Gamba, one of us could probably pull the trigger. Oh. Yeah, Alex is already at 220k. Yeah, I feel like Alex wouldn't want it. Sort of, if you go first, you get VIP, but the second can wipe you out again and take that VIP away. But that means you can wipe them out again. Hey, Lented, what's up? Ori compartmentalized the secrets of her future project. Yes. Okay, so I want to get another 5 volts. I want to get 2 of each connector. Oh yeah, Linted actually has quite a few points probably as well. They've been around since the start, assuming they haven't lost it all on bad betting. Sorry. Assuming it's a multiple redeem. I mean, do you guys want it to... No, I frequently donate my points. Okay. Do you guys want it to be a one-time redeem? I was thinking of, like, doubling it every time. I think I'll double it every time as well, now that I'm thinking about it. So, just to incentivize it just a little bit more, we'll double it every time. That's the point, Ty. Doubling it might as well mean one time. Maybe. If your PSU has SATA power, they also have 12 volts, 5 volts, and 3 volts IRC? Yes. Oh, you're talking about the SATA cable outs? I gotta remember what a SATA connector looks like. But I see. First time it works, but the next time it's 50-50, works or not. Oh, that would also be hilarious. But I feel like if someone spent 250,000 channel points on nothing, it would be over. Like, they would just leave and never come back. Okay. Anywho. Just need to get some... Need slightly more. Oh, thank you for the head pats, Gideon. Good thing we never got the bonk emote working. I can't imagine not watching Ori just because losing points on a bit. I suppose so. Ah. A bonk. Okay, there we go. Doubling gets out of hand quickly. Adding like 100k might make it a more... Okay. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. But it's definitely not remaining the same price. Maybe I just half it. What if I just half it every time, guys? What if it just gets like 50% cheaper every time? Like, wouldn't that be great? Think of the fun. Yeah, make it cheaper. No. Just redeem it multiple times per stream. Yeah, no. Anywho, I need to cut some more wire. Have Ty deal with it? I'm not gonna have Ty deal with anything. Again, Ty's like... Again, Ty shouldn't have to actually be modding here. That's just as a backup, you know, just in case, like, something were to happen. In case something were to happen. But yes. Let's get this guy... detached. Okay. Ty, take the shot. Wait, Ty, take what shot? Ty can't take the shot, or take any shot. I don't get it. Okay, there you go. Sorry, I kind of always like starting with soldering because it's relaxing to me. Wait, what is that? I have no idea either. That's okay. None of us have ideas. Oh yeah, but the garbage juice, guys. Getting squirted by garbage juice was an unfortunate event. It was an unfortunate event that I will not forget for a little while. So, was it bad or more like the floor attacking you? What do you mean more like the floor attacking me? I can't... No. So, the garbage juice. I was trying to clean out the lab and my living area. Also, this is kind of too long. Oh well. Let's get that soldered. So I was cleaning out my living area, as one does. The lab in your living area. Yes, I was cleaning up both the lab and the living area. Oh, just dropped something, that's okay. And if you guys remember the fried rice project, I had some leftover soy sauce. I had some leftover soy sauce and some other ingredients in the fridge still. Because I don't know why I didn't throw it out. I should have thrown it out, but I just didn't. Oh, no. Yes, oh, yes. So, I'm like, oh, man, I'm finally gonna clean out my fridge. I'm finally gonna be productive. I'm gonna be a productive member of society. So, I grabbed, like, the leftover cheese, like, some of the condiments, because, like, occasionally when I buy, like, McNuggets or something, I'll get, like, dipping sauce, right? Or, like, other stuff, like some salsa, some other stuff. I just got, like, tons of different stuff, and I put it in the trash bag. I'm like, oh, yes, I am finally cleaning up. I am finally being productive. And I get all of it in without incident, much to people's chagrin. Hold on. Okay. Much to others' chagrin, I suppose. 1 second, checking the joint. Joint looks good. Okay. So I get it into the trash, and I'm like, oh, yes, finally. Things are going my way. I'm going to clean up my apartment. I'm going to clean up my life. Everything is going to go well. Nothing's going to go terribly. And I, like, close it up, and I continue to clean up the rest of my room, which is fine. And I eventually bring it down to the dumpster to throw it away because, like, I don't know. I don't have, like, Or, well, I think I might have valet trash, honestly. I don't know. But I throw everything in the dumpster. And I went to throw it in the dumpster. And do you know, like, for a lack of a better word, do you guys know, like, hammer toss, where the people, like, spin in the circle and then throw the trash in the thing? So, I kind of always do that whenever I'm throwing it the into into the garbage, because I don't know, because it's a little tall up there, and if only the top's open of like the dumpster, like, you know, it's tall and you can't just like reach over it. So I like spin around a little, and I just like feel like liquid splashing on my face and my arms, like immediately after throwing it. And dude, the garbage juice got everywhere. The garbage juice got absolutely everywhere. Like, it got in my hair, it got on my face, it got on my glasses. It got, like, up and down my arms. Like, I think I would have been more grossed out by this. But luckily, I wasn't, like, terribly grossed out by it, because luckily, a majority of the like sauce, I guess, for lack of a better word, was soy sauce. So it was mostly just like off-colored soy sauce that smelled kind of weird. But yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did, and it took me like a while to find everything, as well. Like, it took me a while to like clean myself off, because I don't know, I like washed off my face and my like showered and did stuff, but it was still on me. So yeah. At least she didn't notice the neighbors that saw it happen. Listen, no neighbors saw it happen. There's no chance. There's no chance that neighbors saw it happen. That's illegal. That's illegal and a seagull. Anyways, that should be good. So yes, that was my little experience with garbage. I would probably be declared a disaster area if my trash juice leaked out. Coffee gets ranked, grounds get ranked fast. Oh yeah, because it's good compost, right? Gotta say, that really sounds like a skill issue. I'll show you a skill issue. I was really hoping that would EMP my stuff, but it didn't. One sec. Okay. Okay, so what we are going to do today, if I haven't explained it already, we are trying to make a mechanical controlled tug-of-war. So the idea is that we are going to have chat fight each other, as usual, and see which side of the alphabet is better at their ABCs. Or rather, not their ABCs, but their, I don't know, their like, tugging skills. So, the idea is pretty simple. We are going to be using some previously held technology and seeing how hard it is to implement. Oh, heck yeah, we're fighting. Well, you guys are, like, playing tug-of-war, okay? Like, it's not going to be that bad. And also, hello, Jake. Let me just zoom in. So that's where we are at. So in order to make this happen, we are going to need the following. Well, at a minimum, we need the following. 1 second. I bapped my phone over to the side. Apologies. Or rather, topologies. Okay. So, we are going to be using one stepper motor as the driver, or not a driver, brother, but as the main force, and then we're going to be using the other stepper as basically just a belt handle, just to keep things like straightforward. And that is our plan. Our plan. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bind just some, not glue, but just like some electrical tape to this. So we remember not to use it. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Okay, looking good. So the idea is GeoGuess. So the idea is similar to the GeoGuessr project, but with one belt. Yes, and then slightly, it's going to be different on how the software controls everything. So we're going to, the software is going to be like the, I don't want to say like main feature, because that sounds like kind of corpo, but it's going to be like the main feature that we're working on. Okie dokie. And yes, okay. I was having a chat with a coworker today, like the coworker who knows I stream, by the way, or like the coworker who knows I stream, and we were he watched the failure of the pinball project, so he knew that it failed, and I made the joke at work, or well, I'm debating if I should tell you guys this. I'm debating if I should tell you guys. Okay. So, I think the answer to that question is no, I should not tell you. But I can tell you guys a different work story, I guess, as recompense. So, have you guys ever heard the copy pasta? Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Have you guys ever heard that? Okay. So, what I used to do at work for the longest time, not for the longest time, for like a year, I guess, no, it was slightly longer than a year, or it was about a year, whenever someone would say the words crazy to absolutely anything, I would say that entire, like, I would just ult immediately and say crazy. I was crazy once they put me in a rubber room with rats. Rats made me crazy. Copy pasta. And you think that that would cause issues at work? Hold on. This is a little monka. Hold on. These guys seem a little big. Hold on. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once they put me in a rubber room with rats. Rats made me crazy. Hold on. This may not be the right size, or the size that we want to use. Okay, if that's not the case, we will use the smaller ones. Those seem like... This is why... Or you work as a software dev, is work not 50% memes? I suppose it's like 50% memes, but I would also make the argument that you shouldn't be making jokes about being crazy while at work. And I'm surprised I never got taken to, like, or got in trouble for it now that I think about it, because I probably said it well over like 100, 200, 300 times. Like, I got to the point where, like, everyone in the room would just be like, don't say the word, don't say the word, don't say the word. And it was just like a known thing. It was a known thing not to say the word. And if you said the word, I wasn't the one who got in trouble, but the person who said it would be the one who gets in trouble for it. And I just think that's absolutely wonderful. Hold on. This one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. If you're not making jokes about being crazy at work, what are you even doing? Okay, so it's the same thing, right? It's the same thing, except... Crazy, I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. Anyways. It's the same, like, basic concept. And also, hello, Comrade Soul, welcome in. Hopefully you are doing well. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Okay, 1 second. 1 second, I'm trying to focus on this for a second. But something else that I did, which also probably should have given clues about my mental health to my coworkers. You think it would have. I would write just like on a piece of paper. Like we had a piece of paper to like indicate if something was used, if someone was using something. Because I don't know, we live in the 1950s. And like on my paper, it would be Oriana Aura, using from date to date, or whatever. And just like all around it would be all work and no play makes Ori a dull girl. Just like written repeatedly at like different angles. To the point that it just like covered it up completely, and you could only see it if you like looked closely, but it was just like the writings of someone who had lost it. And just like every day I'd just add another one. Your coworkers were so happy you became a VTuber. Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure if my coworkers were happy I became a VTuber. They still call me, well, my current team calls me like, I think, what, like a half robot? Or what was it? I think they called me a half robot. For a lack of a better word. That's not nice. That's okay. They also say I work in the basement, even though there's no basement where I work, which doesn't make sense to me. But that's also okay. Half robot, half human, half dolphin. Exactly. All mean. Okay. Need to get this guy plugged in. One second. I would like to get this guy plugged in real quick, so we just need to know what's B plus, B minus, essentially. Ooh, let's zoom in a little too much. Okay. Okie. How do they even see that? Or they call it the basement because they don't want to call it the dungeon in front of you. They don't call it a dungeon, okay? Also, guys, I got put back in the white room. I thought I did my time. I thought I did my time in the white room with the white floors, with the floors that would attack me, and the tiles, and the jacket. I thought I did my time. I thought I did my time. But no. I get sent to another person. I get sent another place. And yet again. It's white walls. White floor. White light. In a white coat. With the floor that attacks me. Every time. It's like I can't escape. It's like I cannot escape. And I'm starting to wonder if I did, like, something wrong in life. Like, I mean, clearly I'm a VTuber, but, like, if I did something. Ori, the orange hippo wants you to wake up. Oh, well, too bad. I'm never waking up if it's the orange hippo. Just came back. Are you good? Or they put Alex, they put me back in the white room. They put me back in the white room with the white floor, with the white walls, all by myself, and they made me wear my little white jacket, and the floor attacks me, and it's not fair. Anyways, if you look at the image in the top right, if you look at the image in the top right, B minus is black, B plus is green, A minus is blue, and A plus is red. So that's what we want to get plugged into these guys. So they're correct. At least you can Naruto run to your heart's content now. That's true. I do like Naruto running. I do like Naruto running and doing... I'm sorry, sometimes when I walk around... Thank you so much for following, Skavivivich. I hope you have a good time for however long you are here. Sometimes when I'm just, like, walking around by myself... Do you guys ever just do, like, Naruto hand signs? Just, like, while walking? Oh, is something wrong? Oh. Wait, does no one else do, like, Naruto hand signs? No, no. What do you mean, no? How are you guys supposed to check? Do whatever makes you happy. Yeah, so I did them before learning about Naruto. Exactly. But after you learned that Naruto worked, do you guys do it? What was the hand sign that you made? Oh, I did the hand sign for Chidori. I just sometimes do the hand sign for Chidori whenever I'm, like, not bored, or, like, when I'm bored. So, like, I don't know, you know, it happens. It's not a singular hand sign. Why the dot dot dot? Why the dot dot dot? Why the dot dot dot? Did you know that the protagonist in Assassin's Creed also Naruto runs? Good for him. I'm glad that he is happy Naruto running. Ori, when bored, throw some gang signs. That's okay. That's okay, guys. Can you show your hand sign at max speed? I'm not standing up right now. Hold on, let me... Plus, like, it's just that, right? But I wouldn't say it's, like, super fast or anything. I'm not good at hand signs. Like, if you asked me to do, like, ASL, it would be easier to just do, like, ASL than, like... than doing ninja signs. Her power level's too high. I know. My power level actually can't be contained. I just realized something. I would like some more grounds. IDK, I think that was pretty fast. Now that was pretty slow. Like, part of the reason is because, like, my hands are away from my body. So I can't, like, I don't know, go as fast. I only know 2 hand signs, but I've been told they're pretty universal. Nice. Very nice to hear. Okay, so now that we got these guys attached, I do want to try to get our supply working. So we don't need it triggering at the moment. I just want to check that it can power on. So that's the current objective. Make sure our joints are good. Also, that's incorrect. Yellow is 12 volts. Okay. Ironically, that one isn't universal. Yeah, that's okay. Yellow is 12 volts. Maybe I should make these wires longer. Also, I'm always going to have to put, like, adapters on them. I feel like that's a downside and a plus side, though. What do you guys think on this? Honestly, hold on. If I just break this out. Maybe I do just break this out. Oh, I'm going to try extending out these wires slightly. I'm just going to slightly cut it. I don't think. That's good. I don't think either. Think twice. Bro, I didn't even think once. Just push the sleeve down. Wait, can you just push it? I don't think you can push it down. So I am unfortunately gonna have to do some light surgery on it. You thought pretty hard about pinball? What do you mean I thought pretty hard about pinball? Didn't cut myself, I'll have you know. Probably should have. But I didn't. So there. I have slid them down before. More strength may be required for that. I mean, I'll give it another try. I'll try it, like, intelligently. See if oh! Come on. Oh! Ori, do we need to get you chainmail gloves? Oh! Probably not, realistically. I feel like I am fine without chainmail. Easy peasy. It was indeed easy peasy. Kind of easy. Kind of peasy. Okay, that's a lot easier than just making the wires longer. The wires are long enough as is. Okay, let's go ahead and get this guy installed. Boop. Okay. Let's see. What else has been going on? Honestly, oh, I did go to Micro Center this weekend, and I may or may have not, Ori. Where did you leave the golf partners? What? The golf partners? Oh, Saturday collab. We actually... never mind. But yes, Micro Center, heck yeah. Yeah, I actually went to Micro Center and I got so many supplies, guys. I wasted too much money at Micro Center. I got a different headset for reasons. Not for streaming, but not for streaming, but for other stuff. Moving back to the city with a Micro Center was great for my soul, but bad for my wallet. I was about to ask you if you were planning an off collab. Oh, an offline collab? I don't think so. I don't know if anyone lives near Nemo Point, you know? I don't know of any VTubers who do, besides myself. So, like, maybe it's possible. Other stuff, and we're not invited. I see how it is. Or Nemo Point Micro Center. Exactly, Nemo Point Micro Center. Okay. Now I just need to get direction pulse tied up, and then we'll be good. Oh yes, and I'm also thinking this project is probably only going to take us 1 or 2 streams, if things go well, which they should. Let's go ahead and power this guy on. I said power this guy on. 1 second. Ahem. There we go. Okay. Cool, cool. That guy got on. Wow, it stays on for a while after. Sorry, I was just noticing that. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the wires set up. So essentially, we're going to be limited by how quickly, for lack of a better word, how quickly or slowly? Honestly, either. We are going to be limited in our... I'm trying to think of the best word. By how long it takes us to write all the software. Where he bought 50 McNuggets and then they miscalculated the demand. Yes, that's probably true. They did miscalculate their demand. Also, we don't talk about the Byte of 32 incident, okay, Pokemon? We don't talk about the Byte of 32 incident. Okay? Okay. Okie dokie. Just need to get the rest of these in. $1832. Oh no. I can't actually think of what happened in 1832. Which byte of 32? 32 is going to go on the auto ban list. It's not going on the auto ban list. F. Which byte of 32? No, like 32 for the number of McNuggets we ate before we got, you know, food poisoned. Positive ground and positive. I feel like... Oh yeah, it isn't as bright as it should be. Give me 1 second. Might help a bit. Okay. 07 32-bit systems? No, it's okay. It is a-okay. Byte versus bit. Or byte versus byte of 32 joke. Oh, okay. I understand. Sorry, I'm a little slow. When it comes to understanding wordplay or puns. Wait, is my mic duplicating again? Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. No, you're fine? Okay. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and get this guy connected. It's all the chicken nuggets? What do you mean by that? Okay. Also, in the meantime... an Ori for each ear. Oh, okay. I swear it took me a few seconds too long to get the bite and nuggets. I was like, what did I miss? Oh, no, no, no. Don't worry about it. Also, thank you for the hydrate redeem. Dude, also, guys, it's an hour into stream, and this is the first time that you decide to hydrate the dolphin. This is the first time that you decide to hydrate the dolphin. Sad. Very sad. Thank you for the posture check. I redeemed it earlier, but you didn't see it. Oh, okay. So McNuggets are 5-bit since they overflow at 32. Apparently my McNuggets overflow at 32. Okay. That is a clever joke. Okay. Don't you live in water? Do dolphins drink? Do dolphins drink what? Also, the distance that our belts are apart doesn't particularly matter. Let me see if I have belts from the last project before I cut new belts, rather than being wasteful. Give me a moment. Just one moment. Good news. We do in fact have one. It's a little bulky, but that's okay. We don't need this part anymore, so I'm going to cut this part off. But no need to be wasteful. It's okay, we just cut it again. Can't cut it one time, cut it twice. Go here, and we get these guys in tension. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to make the device again to tension it. Guys, we're gonna have to make the one device again. We're gonna have to make the tensioner again. Good thing I never undid it. Okay. The Pemelk? Yes. Oh, this is gonna be problematic, actually. Because I need a flat. It should be fine. Worst comes to worst, it doesn't work, right? And then we can blame Ty. No, because you need a flat surface to adhere it. Also, the height's going to be off if we don't double check it. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to actually do it this way. I am going to have to slightly pivot this. So give me a moment. So what I'm going to do... Why are you blaming it on the... Why are you blaming the person that doesn't want you to do it this way? I don't know, because I always do. Bad advice, I cut them into a bunch of one plank length pieces. Exactly. Somehow, laptop Ori is slightly ahead of desktop Ethernet Ori. That's okay. Anyways, I need to make this guy flat. Or the wire flat, so we can actually adhere to it. And then we're also going to need our best friend in the whole world. How did we actually secure these last time? Zip ties. Okay. So we're going to need some zip ties. Zip ties, zip ties. We love zip ties in this household. I wonder if we can get away with 6-inch ones or if we need longer ones. We're going to need longer ones. There we go. Or you could use a second clamp normal style. That's... I would have to use a third clamp, right? But I guess I could technically do that. Okay, and I just want to make it level. I'm just going to make it level with the top surface here. So, ooh, I just want to make this guy as close to level here. That's what we are going... Actually, level with this part. Yes. Okay. So see how this has, like, little... It has, like, a square in the middle of it? Like a lip? We're going to make it flush with that. to keep it equal. Listen, it's not cursed, okay? There's nothing cursed with what we are doing. There are 0 things cursed with what we are doing, okay? You do not have to call an exorcist for the work we are about to do. If you keep saying it, it will surely be true. Exactly. I just need you guys to have faith in me. Have faith. You know? Have faith in your VTuber. Have a little faith in your VTuber, okay? Don't ask what your VTuber can do for you, but what you can do for your VTuber. Oh no. I can throw a penny at my VTuber. Thank you for throwing a penny at my face, Dr. Osaka. That's so appreciated. It's 1 more cent for the fork fun that I don't want. Okie dokie. Fuck. Okay, I need to take a very small break after this. I have faith in your creations, alas, faith in you as well, because they somehow end up working. Dude, again, I think I've said this before, but I operate on, like, Warhammer 40k Orc faith. So if I believe something will work, it will work. So as long as I keep a positive attitude, I can literally make a rocket, like a functional rocket. But the second I believe that it will not work, it will just blow up in flames. And then just become a pile of random wires and trash again. So it's much like Cinderella. Mood. Exactly. Wait, does the fork fund need pennies? I wonder how much we've actually gotten for the fork fund. But you also operate, you turn into a pumpkin at midnight. Who doesn't turn into a pumpkin at midnight? Okay, let me see if I can pull these any tighter. Okay, I think that should be fine. Let's go ahead and adhere the other one. And if you are just joining in, what we are currently working on is a chat-controlled tug-of-war device. Right now, I am making the best belt tensioner in the history of belt tensioners. When we are reborn, or like, when history is written about what we accomplished today, it will definitely be written about this belt tensioner that we're making. Nodders. I feel like you already know the answer to that question, Pokemon. History will remember the trash story more. History will not remember the trash story, okay? No one's going to remember the trash story after, like, 5 days. No one's gonna remember that. There's nothing wrong. Someone has clipped it. Wait, who clipped it? Who did it? There's no way. Someone didn't clip it. Okay. Man, when is Ori going to get a baggy pants level clipper? I don't know. I don't think I'll ever get a baggy pants man level clipper. It's okay. It is A-okay. Alright. One more, and then we are good. Okay. We just need one more, and then we will be good. I wonder if we should... It really depends on how the software goes, if we're going to try to finish this today or not. Now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, theoretically, it shouldn't be too bad to write the entire software, right? Theoretically, it shouldn't be too bad. Software mentioned? Yes, software mentioned, Jane. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if our belt tension mic thingy works. Okay, so the way that this should work is if I press this button, it should cause the belt to go in tension. Yes. A little less. The mic thingy will work. The mic thingy always works. I missed the end of the pinball and watched the VOD. Was it amazing? Yeah, Jane, it was amazing. It was actually astounding how well everything worked. Yeah. Yeah, it was astounding how well everything worked. Okay. I need a minute because something is bothering me. I will be right back. It will just be a minute, though. Okay, I am back. I am back. I had to... you guys are gonna kinda... Well, actually, no. I wanted to brush my hair. So I had to step away to brush my hair for a second. Apologies. Are you looking into a quick... Are you looking into a quick project do be built? Are you looking into a quick project to be built? Are you too busy cleaning up a wet floor to make your own doohickey? Oh, yeah. Contract with Oriana LLC. We have doodads, wackawoos, charming ding-dongs to make all your projects work perfectly every time. LLC. Nodders. Exactly! Why would we judge you for brushing hair? Well, okay. So it's just like... I didn't have time between working out and showering to dry my... I didn't have time between showering and streaming to dry my hair and brush my hair. So I, like, brushed it when I got out of the shower, but, like, if you have long hair, it takes forever to dry, right? So it was just being unmanageable. So I just, like, had to step away. Your VTuber has perfect hair. My VTuber does not have perfect hair. Your VTuber does not have perfect hair. Working out, Ori lifts? No, it's just cardio. Wait. Are you a marketing manager, Topocato? Can you be bought? I can buy things for you, you know, if you want. Just say the word. I'm an independent contractor. I see. Everyone can be bought. It's just a matter of price. Where he swims with peak cardio. No, I bike. I think I've said that before, but I mostly just bike. It is mostly just biking. Biking is great. I need to get back into biking now that I'm dying less. Yes. Biking is definitely good for you. Okay. I don't avoid anything that involves the upper body, okay? I don't avoid everything. Warrior versus chat for tug of war upper body exercises? No, I don't think we'll do that. Bike is the most efficient mode of movement. It is an efficient mode of movement. I'm not sure if it's the most efficient. Alright. I'm going to upload some test code to this guy and see if it will work. Did you ever get into the fancy bikes with cool shifters and stuff? Do you think I could get into the fancy bikes with shifters? Do you think I could manage the shifting on it? Hi. Yeah, hi. Don't worry, it's not too aggressive. But yes, 100% no. No. No, 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 no. What is that not a mode? I hate it. Program an AI to shift for you? No, I never understood. I never understood the thingy on the bike where you had to like crank the handle and then hope that it goes to the right shifting thingy. It's not good. It's not good. I hate it. I never understood it. I like my bikes simple, okay? I like my bikes. I just pedal and hope for the best, okay? I just pedal and hope for the best. Pedal and hope for the best, okay? Apologies. Stationary is my normal. Yes, it is. Okay. Seriously, though, that not emote is bugging me. CVT bike win? CVT? Sorry, I don't know what that means. It's colon Q's. Of course it's colon Q's. It's okay. Colin Q is a very talented and smart individual. Continuous variable transmission. I could make one of those. I like how that's my idea. Like, me... The fact that that's even on my mind. The fact that I'm just like, oh yeah, you know, doing this is too much of an issue. I can just make a robot do it for me. It's a fancy word for a torque converter. Yeah, that's a fancy word for... I don't know, man. Ori open source the VR chat bike program. I don't think there is a VR chat bike program. I could be wrong about that. At least there's not a great one, if I recall. Anyways, real quick, we're going to test this guy. Actually, I'd also like to test my 5-volt. So 5 volts and ground. And I need female for this guy. I need female to female wires, which I don't think I have. Well, I mean, I have female to female wires. It's just I don't have them on my desk at the moment. There we go. Oh, that's right. It's your heart monitor to VR chat. Actually, that's a pretty common one. A lot of people have the heart monitor to VR chat. My dad and I used to ride bikes a ton when we lived nearby. Oh, that's nice. I never really was, like, huge into biking. I, like, biked to school in elementary school, but that was pretty much it. And then I biked a bit in middle school as well, but my sister got in, like... My sister got in a pretty bad bicycle accident. Not, like, a pretty bad bicycle accident, but not fun bicycle accident, and I never really biked after then. Like, she was okay. Middle school last day. Exactly. I stopped biking after high school. I kind of miss it. That makes sense. Okay. Did you point and laugh at her misfortune level of accident? No. Why would I do that to my sister? Why would you do that to anyone? Maybe if my sister was a streamer, I could point and laugh. Maybe she is a streamer for all I know. Alright. Okay, power works. I don't feel it frying, so that's also a good sign. Okay. Anyways, before we do this, meanwhile on her stream, maybe my sister is a streamer. So sad that Ori's sister never came back after learning Ori has 40 wives. My sister still watches occasionally, I think. What was the last... I'm trying to think of what the last project they watched were. And also, see you later, Hydra Jr. I hope you have a very good evening. Or don't. Either way is fine. Though preferably have a good evening. If you're up to interpretation. Okay. Okay, so real quick, I am going to add the trial code onto this. It's not what we need, but it will test if our system's working. So let me open up Arduino and get things rolling. Oh. Apparently it had the bumper bot on it. Time to add like 100 songs at once. Very nice. Okay, so this one's not going to have network connection, but that doesn't matter. Just going to reprogram it. Wait, that should have... Apologies, guys, it's reprogramming. Apologies for the spam. That should have worked, though. This should have connected the first time when we connected it to the power supply. Right? Because it should have turned on when we checked the power on it. I would think. Huh. Hold on. Okay, that part works. Thank you so much for following, Sigrid. Hold on. Sergio Fonseca. Please let me know how to pronounce your name. Please. Please, 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 please. Okay. Let me get this connected. Okie dokie. Okay. So this guy should run when connected to the power supply now. Okay, it is getting power. Hey Ori, what's the part of the car that helps dissipate a crash's energy? I don't know, the airbags? The crumples? Oh yeah, the crumple zone. That makes more sense. It's the crumple zone. It's the crumple zone. Thank you for feeding me the answer, useful reptile. You are indeed a useful reptile. I was going for bumper. Okay. That's real clever. It's real clever. Okay, so, now that we have this guy moving, what we need to actually get done is we need to be able to move it back and forth depending on where we currently are. We only have 3 jokes. That's okay, I only have 1 joke. And it's just me, but oh. Second. Okay. Okay, so with the code working, we need to actually make a functional version of it. So give me a second to not cut myself. Hold on. Hold on. Better? Better. Okay, sorry. Guys, we are getting pretty close to our max pun language jokes per Ori stream, and we have an hour left. Yeah, you guys have, like, an hour left. Okay. Oh, that's incorrect. Okay, so essentially what we need to do is, this is our center line, right? So whenever it gets all the way over, you need to know that you've lost or if you've won. And then it needs to be able to reset back towards the center line. Additionally, this needs to be able to read Twitch chat. This needs to be able to interpret things rather quickly. And because I thought it would be funny, it needs to punish you guys if you, like, give the wrong commands. So, hold on. Let me see if I can grab an image real quick. Okay. So for those of you who do not know, give me a second. Desktop. Okay. Image. Okay. So, what this is actually inspired by... is if you guys ever... Did you guys ever play Neopets? So, if you ever played Neopets, this may look familiar. This is... they had a tug-of-war minigame that I would play with my sisters. And you could play on one keyboard. So you guys are going to do much the same. Essentially, the way that it works is that someone is going to be controlling the... Oh, sorry, it's hard to, see upside down. The A and D keys tug one way, and the other person is going to be controlling the arrow keys. And it's also going to be reading your chat to determine that stuff. In order to make that happen, though, I also want to put, like, a punishment in. If you guys don't coordinate well, that is going to slow you down if you guys, like, say 2 lefts in a row. So yeah, no pressure. No pressure. You guys got this. Punishment, she hates us. I do. I absolutely loathe Webkins. I didn't ever play Webkins because that... It's a little embarrassing to say. I didn't ever play... Well, it's not embarrassing to say. I never played Webkins as a kid because that cost money to play. 1 second. I am porting over what I need to port over before I show you guys the screen for the Wi-Fi code. Give me just a second. Okay, directional pin, output pin, that pin. Okay, this code should work. And then I just need to call it Tug-of-War Bot. I used to play Adventure Quest. Oh, dude. Okay. Have you guys tried to play Adventure Quest in the recent times? I'm not sure if you guys have, but it is still pretty okay, I would say. Code compiles, and we are just going to make this Tug-of-War Bot. I still have my Adventure Quest Worlds account. Very nice. Okay. We are going to reprogram this guy with the Tug-of-War Bot. And then we are going to have to do some pseudocode and actual coding. So please give me just a bit to get everything settled. Gotta take a quick drink of water. They're re-releasing Adventure Quest World soon. I actually read, I think, Adventure Quest, DF, and MechQuest, and the others might follow. Nice! Oh, Dragon Fable. Hello, Linden Tree. How's it going, Mr. Linden Tree? Why does your name seem familiar? Linden Tree. Linden Tree. Linden Tree. Are you a fan of the Ancient Magus Bride? Mr. Linden? Okay. Bot does work. It is able to connect. It does sound familiar. I know, right? The what? The Ancient Magus Bride. I was wondering what your name came from. Test message. Okay. It's also able to read chat. That's good. Okay. It is time to start coding. It is code o'clock, my dudes. Okay. It comes from a tree. Maybe it's just similar to Linted. Maybe. Okay. Later. Make this guy a bit bigger so you guys can see. Okay. So let's go ahead and pseudocode this up. 2 teams. 1 second, let me unplug this since we're not using it. A through M, or usernames, A through M. Usernames N through Z. Team A through M. moves by saying A and D. Can't we do a Gamba, or does Team 1 or Team 2 not work? I'm sorry, what do you mean by can't we do a Gamba? You sound like Nile Red and Michael Reeves had a daughter. Oh, thank you. Okay. This is a little doxing. It's a little doxing, but that's okay. Dude, I feel like if Nile Red was a girl, I would look so much like Nile Red. Like, I look like Nile Red, but a girl. Like, it's kind of uncanny. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you could line up my sisters and then Nile Red and be like, oh, yes. They're all related. Not that that matters. Anywho, assign teams. Wait, hold up. Wait, can you see it? Wait, Ty, can you see it? That's one heck of a crazy impression. Hello. Hey, how's it going, Shies? I can see it. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I look like... like, I look like I could be related to Nile Red. It's like... Wait, maybe I am. I mean, we both like chemistry, but... I think he's a little too crazy. He's a little more crazy than I am. Actually, then again, he also commits to bits. Maybe. But hello, Shies. How's it going, Mr. Shies? Moves by saying left and right. Hi, I'm Nile Red, and today... Yes, that's what's happening today. Okay, so we have two teams. We have A and M. We have N through Z. It moves by saying those two letters, and then we want an operational update speed of... Imagine if the team that wins is the team that bets the most points. We're definitely gonna make it a Gamba, just so Alex has the opportunity to try to get the points they need for their bet. But I don't think they're going to bet on this, because this is something that's skill-based, and they don't bet on skill. Okay. Ooh, roasted? Well, no, it's not roasted. Because Alex usually only bets... well, it's like sufficiently random. Alex usually only bets on me failing. Which is, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so we want an operational speed, or update speed of 50 milliseconds, I guess. 50 milliseconds. 20 times a second, approx. So we're going to operate on a tick. So for those of you who may not be familiar with what a tick is, or a server tick, essentially we are going to be checking for updates every 50 milliseconds, and then we are going to be processing those processing the command, and then moving forward with it. Something that may happen is that we are limited in how many messages we can check per tick. I don't think that should matter. I don't think that should matter. Also, thank you so much for following, Shies. I hope you have a good time while however long you are here. And also, with the underscore in your name, something comes to mind. Do you know how to program? Because I feel like underscore enjoyers over like dash enjoyers know how to program. Ori, I have bet on your skill and won because you didn't have what it takes. Alex! Big words. Big words coming from you. Big words. Those are big... Them's are big words. I have an underscore and I can't program. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't get ragged on by my chat. I never get ragged on. Big words from a little man. I think Alex is actually like fairly tall, is he not? I don't have one, and I can program. That's true. Okay, so I don't think it's mutually exclusive. I'm just saying, like, generally. I feel like if people have underscores in their name. Anyways, so we want an operational update speed or tick speed of 50 milliseconds. I don't quite like snake case. Okay, hold on. So, Jacko, look up what Pascal casing is. So, Pascal casing is Pascal casing. Casing is like camel, but better. Because you capitalize the first word. Like, I will die on this hill. Pascal casing is better than camel casing. I think I made camel case now by, like, habit. But Pascal is how I prefer doing it. Pascal is so good. Yes. It depends on the language, though. I guess so. That is definitely true. Okay, so we want an update speed. So each 50 milliseconds will be a tick. During each tick, the client loop will check for new messages. Oh, thank you so much for following, Linden Tree. I hope you have a good time for however long you are here, Mr. Linden. I used to camel from something I used to do, but Pascal does look nicer. I feel like it's just because camel casing is widely the standard that you are forced to. What other FMT is the default for most part? Yeah, functions should have camel cases since some functions can be imported and called out of system level, and Linux uses camel case by default. See, that's not fair. I feel like that's cheating. But then again, I guess that's the same thing with saying, like, Rust is a language that we'll eventually need to learn because it's been accepted into the Linux kernel. Oh, thank you so much for following, Nekohime69. That's an interesting name. That is an interesting name. How did you come up with that name? Is a question I have that I would like answered. Okay. Rust. Sad. No, Rust is okay. Okay, so we have our client loop. Client loop's looking fine. Client loop, and then left and right. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. What variables are we going to need? So given all of this, what variables do we need? Given all of this, what variables do we need? Okay. Hold on. We're thinking. We are thinking at the moment. We want an operational update speed of 50 milliseconds. Each 50 milliseconds will be a tick. During each tick, the client loop will check for new messages. We want a system in place that if a user types the wrong instruction. We want a system in place if the user types the wrong instruction, they will get punished and be turned off for X number of seconds. Okay, so essentially if you guys do left twice in a row, so if you do left and left, so if Pokemon did left and then Useful Reptile did left, that would institute a timeout. So what we are going to do is we are going to need a timeout variable, or a timeout counter for lack of a better word. So you're going to need a timeout counter. We'll make it like... How long should we time you guys out for? Like, it won't be a chat timeout. Oh, are we overcomplicating tug of war? Of course we're Goblins. Do you think we wouldn't not overcomplicate tug of war? No, we're playing the Neopets version. This is the Neopets version. Again, you know, Neopets. This is the Neopets version. Very important. Yeah, silly question. Yeah, exactly. Silly question, goblins. So silly. Okay. Oh, wrong thing. Do you guys ever just wear socks on your hands? Like, do you guys just ever, like, wear a sock on your hand? Just, like, never mind. No. No. Okay. Sometimes you gotta. I know, right? Well, no, like, if you... Is there something you want to tell us? What am I supposed to tell you? Sock puppets. Yeah, I used to do puppetry. I think I've said that before. I used to do puppetry back in school. Okay, guys. Another slight work confession. Okay? Sometimes when people are talking, like having a conversation at work, like in a meeting, like in person, whatever, right? I will literally make like this puppet, like the very basic like deer puppet or whatever for them, and then another puppet. And whenever we're doing it, I'll just, whenever they decide to talk, like, and then I'll talk back. And I'll just do this at the table, like the entire time. Sorry about that. Anyways, got distracted. Oh, I've done that before. Good times. Yes, but that's like in front of them. How does that get interpreted? Don't they get offended? Dude, I'm like... I wish I had a coworker like Ori. Yeah, totally. Maybe they get offended. I don't know. It's hard for me to interpret people's like instructions and feelings. That's why they call me a half robot and other things. Do they realize it? Yeah, of course. I'll do it like at the table. Thank you for that. That shouldn't. Okay, like you've never just like puppets. Like, you never did that. No? And other things. Yeah. Like other things. So they make, like, noises. Or sometimes I'll just, like, act out various skits with a puppet. And I'll just, like, show the puppet going through, like, terrible events. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Socks are used on hands and cases, including psychiatric and dementia units, to prevent patients from self-harming. Oh no. I mean, we see how robots behave. The average yes man is way more robotic than you could ever be. Exactly. Thank you, Dr. Rek. I appreciate that. Anyways, onwards and upwards, as they say. Also, hello, Shunsta. If I didn't say hello already. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I don't know about that, Chief. It's okay. I have been sent to HR before for making too many jokes. But now I think I'm in a like happy medium on not accidentally doing stuff that is too far. I'm sorry, what? They just hate the funny. Yes. They just hate funny. At any moment, or you could be sassing one of us with hand puppets. Exactly. So we have A and D, left and right, operational tick system, and then we are needing variables. Joke so funny, HR wants to hear it. Okay, so one of them, it was. Like, one of them, I said the joke that I said that got me, like, reported. And it was just like, what was it? Okay, so me and a coworker were traveling, right? And thank you so much for following Croc845. I hope you have a good time for however long you are here. Why 8:45 though? But we were traveling together, and we were just like texting back and forth while we were waiting for our boarding group to get called, right? And I'm just, I'm a little jokester, and we just keep waiting and waiting because the airline that we have has a billion boarding groups now. Boarding group 1, 2, 3, ABC, now boarding FD, whatever, and you're just like waiting, right? But I like text. He texts me, and he's like, "Oh man, this is taking forever," and I was like, "Oh, don't worry, coworker's name. At the moment of impact, we will all be the same." And that's what I got sent to HR. I don't know if that's like when I told it to the HR person, they're like, "Oh yeah, you can't make those types of jokes at work, Ori." And just like, "Oh, okay." Oh dear, friend. I was looking for Python live stream, but I've forgotten I'm French and I might not understand it. Oh, okay. Did it rhyme when you originally said it? Did it rhyme? Did it rhyme when you originally said it? I said at the moment of impact we will all be the same. No. At the moment of impact we will all be the same. I don't think it rhymes. Anyways, timeout counters variables. Okay. $5 seconds or 100 ticks. Okay, so fun fact, we can't just actually put a timeout in our code for 5 seconds in Arduino. Because if the main function is not, like, serviced enough, like, if it's not called often enough, it will actually get very upsetty spaghetti over it. It will get very upsetty spaghetti. It will crash, yeah. It'll essentially just hang. So that's why we are doing a air quotes tick system here. So we are checking it every 20 milliseconds or 50 milliseconds or whatever. It ends up being 50 milliseconds. So I'm just going to start declaring some variables. Int timeout max equals 100. Int current timeout equals 0. Oh yeah, I do camel case without knowing. Okay. I wasn't thinking how to case that, so I do camel case by default now. Ooh, spaghetti. We love spaghetti. It's okay. The other thing that I got reported for at not my last job, but my job before that, is that I said vaccines don't cause autism, and I got in an argument about it. But that's okay. That's okay. Those people stink? Meh. Yeah, it was something. It was indeed something. They don't. Yeah, I'm aware. I wasn't funny enough for HR to teach me your ways. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's just about finding that line. I feel like the more comfortable I am around, like, coworkers, the more myself I am. Everyone knows that. That's why you feed them Tylenol every second? Okay. Okay. What other variables do we need in here? Move team A equals 0, and move team B equals 0. And yes, I could use a structure for this. No, I'm not going to use a structure for this. Actually, go with team N. Team N. Okay, hold on. Team A, what do you guys want to be named? Team A through M, what would you guys like to be called? I am taking suggestions. Lugia. Team Dream Team. Team Brick. 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 Oh, we like bricks here. Actually, brick. Okay. We like bricks, apparently. Team Bricked. Team Bricked. Okay, and team, so people who are N through Z, what would you guys like to be called? It will be whoever says the first name that's like agreed to by someone else. No, you're not N through N. Or you're not N through Z, Alex. Bricked. Team Bricked. Versus Team Winners. Okay, I need you guys to agree on a name, though. I need someone to agree on a name. No. No. We're not doing Team Brick versus Team Brick. Team Losers, more like. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's legally distinct. Okay, hold on, let's check. Okay, Brick. Okay. That's gonna make my life harder, but okay. Team Brick versus Team Bricks. Team Brick wins no matter what. Yeah, that's true. Hold on, I have to look at a previous... Or I have to go looking for some previous code real quick. Because there is something I can do here to make it a lot easier on myself, and I'd prefer if I could do the easy solution, not the hard solution. Okay. I'm trying to think of when we last used something I can scavenge off the floor of the code that we run. Hold on, we're holding. Please hold. What was the last thing we did? We did the math. I'm getting churros for dinner. I'm very jealous of that. Okay, no, we'll just make it ourselves. We can make it ourselves. Linted, you're still here, right? Linted Jane. Y'all are here, right? Okay, so we need to differentiate teams. So if IRC message dot nick dot 1 or 0 is less than ASCII chart. $77. If it's more than 77, send Twitch message from and through Z. Else send Twitch message. This is a bad idea, by the way. This is going to infinitely spam. That's okay. Someone who has an A through M in your name, please be ready. Please be ready to send a message. As soon as you see a Twitch message from the bot after it's reprogrammed, go ahead. Oh, sorry. Oh. One second. Thank you so much, Raiders. Welcome in. I'm Oriana Ora. I'm a VTuber hybrid human dolphin inventor. Welcome in, Theo Marjan and folks from there. Hopefully you guys had a good stream. What were you guys working on, you know? Hopefully you were making some fun projects, I believe, if you were doing that, or if you happen to be gaming. But welcome in. We are currently trying to make a tug-of-war system. So if you take a quick look, we have our little tug-of-war here that we are getting ready to get programmed and working. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, and we're also about to spam out Twitch chat. Apologies in advance. A little USB-C charger with an OLED screen and a current sensor on the ESP32. Nice. Very nice. How did it go? Is it a ongoing project, or did you guys finish it? If I understood correctly, we're compiling a sort of scoreboard for the two teams. Is that correct? We are eventually, yes. Okay, Alex, please send your message. Cool. Okay. That's the correct thing. Okay. So what kind of chat-controlled Oriana killer project are you working on? Oh, yes. So we are working on a chat-controlled tug-of-war machine. We are currently coding up the implementation for it. And essentially, if you ever played the Neopets game, Tug-of-War, it's essentially inspired by that. So the chat will be trying to follow the right sequences, and if they do it wrong, they will get punished. Only halfway to the Great Reset. Oh yeah, dude, Bard sits on a Bard, you have 120k points? Are you sitting on 120k points right now? That's crazy, dude. Ah, okay. Oh, wait, Croc, 845. I'm sorry. Why 845? You didn't answer the why 845 question. Okie dokie. Back to the coding, though. Oh, thank you, Sparky. I will hydrate. I think we are going to try to push through and finish this project today, by the way. I think we're relatively speaking close, or close enough that we should be good to finish it. That means I have to think of another project. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Let's get it. Or most people with a number just use random numbers because the rest of the name was not available. Oh, really? Okay. So, did anyone notice? Oh, well, actually, no. That didn't matter. Okay. Moving on, moving on, moving on. So we need to add some code to make this stuff work. Dancy. Hold on. I want to look at Dancy for a second. Dude, I love Dancy. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm just watching the Dancy emote. Guys, I have priorities in life. Okay. Totally not distracted by the Dancy emote. Never. Never. $97 is the best number. Okay. We don't need to print out the message. We are not using serial. What matters is that we are able to... Oh my gosh! Yes. 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 Okay, so what matters here is that we are able... What matters here is that we are able to, I just really like the Dancy emote. What matters here is that we are able to take the, user. So this is A through M. We are stem maxing. Yes, that's true. We love stem maxing here. N through Z. Okay. So, given all that... Sorry. Given all that information... Okay. Okay. So, given that we have A through M, what we need to do is essentially find the punishment. So, I would like to define... team... You guys seriously gotta do bricked and team bricked. That's okay. That's okay. That's a-okay. That's okay. That's okay. Bricked. I really don't like that, guys. Why did you have to name Team Bricked and Team Brick? Okay. Okay, int current timeout bricked equals 0. Int current timeout bricked equals 0. Okay, so we essentially need to run a timeout command. We have a timeout max command. It's going to be added in. And then if you guys say absolutely anything, you guys will get punished. So... we need to make a flag variable. Need to make a flag variable. Hello, RH Anime02. Or O2. Okay. Tug of war bot, tug of war bot. Not Dancy, not Dancy, not Dancy. Okay. We have the timeout counter, we have the 100 ticks. We have the current timeout. That's going to be incremented down whenever someone does something, and then int bricked int bricked. I hate you guys. I don't hate you guys, obviously, but I hate I hate the naming scheme you guys chose. Int bricked step 0 int bricked step equals 0. 0 is punishment. 1 is correct. 1 is left or. 1 is left or A. 1 is left or A, and then 2 is right or B. Right or D. Okay. Okay. So we essentially need something to keep track of our status, or our status. We need something to keep track of the current timeout. If there is a timeout running, we need something to say, hey, you're supposed to move. So I need to add all that code in. That should be easy. That should be an easy implementation, right, guys? Right, guys? Right, thank you. See, I was kind of feeling like I was gonna have to like pull the trivial. Yeah, trivial. You're right. Everything we do on this channel is trivial. I expect all of you guys to take notes on how to do this. It's going to be on your midterm. Okay, so I need to rotate revolutions. Wait, why isn't it showing you guys? Hold on. Oh no, it is showing you. You can do all of this in the margins of a more important paper. I don't know why, but that kind of hurts. That kind of hurts. But that's okay. Okay, so we do need rotate revolutions, and then that's looking correct. Okay. I was making a reference. Hold on. You can do all of this in the margins of a more important paper. I do not know what the reference is to. Apologies. Please tell me what the reference is from. Anywho. N through Z. So if... So essentially we want to filter the message based on these variables here. I'm gonna need this and these commented out just so I can see them. Okay. So if bricked step if current timeout bricked equals Fermi's last theorem. He made notes that it was a trivial proof in the margins of another paper, then it took us 350 years to actually prove it. Oh, okay. I see. Wait, Fermi or Fermat? Sorry, I don't know Fermat. I assume that's Fermi's, but I don't know a Fermat. But I'm sure there might be a Fermat as well. Current timed out brick. Fermats. Okay. So if it's equal to 0, we can start processing the commands. If not, don't even bother. Okay. So if bricked step equals 0 or equals 0, if oh man, this is gonna take so long to code. I can already look at this and be like, oh man, it's gonna take us forever to code this. It's okay. If we lock in, it should be fine. As long as we lock in, it should be fine. Hold on. Need to lock in just a little bit. Okay. Bit better. Okay. If bricked step equals this, if IRC message.text, apologies. I need to go find my test for this song. So if our text Crow, I remember years it wasn't good. That's rough. Okay, let's see. If IRC message.text dot index of left, or actually no, you guys are A. Oh my gosh, I've been coding too much in Python. Guys, I have too much Python brain rot. Guys, I have Python brain rot, send help. I was just going to indent for scope. Install MicroPython and do it all in Python. No, I'm not going to. Okay, so if index of text is A. I've just been, you know, doing a little bit of coding in Python. Nothing's wrong with coding in Python, guys. Okay, there we go. Indenting is just good practice anyways. That's true. So bricked step equals 1. You cannot code too much in Python, only you should not code in anything else. That's the issue. I don't know about that, Chief. I feel like Python is... Is that a... Dude, I'm gonna get canceled for my bad takes now. I was gonna say Python's not really an efficient language when it comes to embedded systems. So I tend not to use them. Because, like, in time pressure applications, it matters. Equals 1. Fair enough. I'm not even sure if that's the case, though, anymore. I remember this mascot from my childhood called Rick the Brick. Good for Rick the Brick. He could be our team mascot. That's good. Good for you. Okay. So if index of A, just kidding, it's D. Okay. Okay, so if index break step, and then what we want to do is we want to... I think we're going to have to... digital write... Form a digital write on the dir pen, and set it to high. Thank you, Cogs. I will hydrate in just 1 second. We will set our dir pen to high. Okay. And then the other team will... Team Bricked with a Y will be high, the other team will be low. And then we rotate revolutions. Rotate revolutions 1. Cool. And then we also want to set rect step equal to 0 again. And then we need punishment. Else. Current time outrict equals 100. Okay, so that should cause a adequate timeout if you guys give the wrong characters and then it steps in the right direction otherwise. I guess we'll do like 0.5. Okay, so what else do we need to do? We need to make a decay function. So if current timeout brick, if current timeout brick, I shouldn't be bothering to learn it. Oh no, learn whatever language you want, right? Like, obviously learning Python over any other programming language or any programming language in general is going to be useful to your life versus not having one, right? So I think it is better if you can learn any, and Python is very approachable in how easy it is to learn. If timeout bricked not equal to... What's not equal? We don't need to. She's repealing our chatter's rights. Yes. You guys don't have any rights. You guys are Twitch chat. Current timeout. If current timeout is more than 0. If current timeout is more than 0, so it's 1. Okay, current timeout bricked equals current. Why am I typing this when I could just copy paste equal -1? Okay. You're learning programming, not any specific language. That is also true. Bricked and bricked. Okay, so that should be your, like, timeout cooldown. So that should be working. Should we be keeping track of score? I guess so. We should make a score function. Not a score function. Int. Score equals 0. If score is more than 10. Send Twitch message. Twitch message. I'm interested in programming, but have no idea when to start, what to do, or what I would do with it. Yeah, that's fair. There are definitely some modules and kits that you can look into that will help you along your journey. If you are actually interested in it, let me know. I can suggest some material or what you... Or, like, we could have a discussion over what you are interested in. If you are truly interested in it. Team bricked ones. If you're tracking score, it's because it's not punishing enough. The winner should be the last one standing about impermanent ban. Oh, no. So the timeout's not an actual, like, user timeout. It's a timeout with issuing commands. The CSGO... Okay. Sorry. Sorry about that. Gosh darn it, dude. Who are you killing? I'm just mad that I misread something. Okay, so that should cause the score functionality to work. Resets the score back. Excellent. Should say the message. Okay, excellent. And then D. So bricked is team 10, so score equals score plus 1. Okay, so we need to recopy and paste this except to make the instructions for our other friends. So I'm gonna move this. To here, and copy paste to here. Double check our scope. Scope looks fine. Scope looks fine. Okay. So this is left. Oh, and your commands will need to be in all caps, guys. I will only say that once. And then I just need to change all these Y's to I's. So, and then this needs to go too low. Why do you do score +1 and not score ++ score increment? Readability. Good question. I do it for readability. Also, thank you so much for following Che Berekin? Cheeky Breakin? Cheeky Breaky. Thank you so much for following Cheeky Breaky. I hope you have a good time while you're here. Okay. But yes, I am doing it just because of readability for both my own sanity. And other reasons. Okay. So we set our direction to low. Yes, that's what you're supposed to listen... Or that's what you're supposed to, Isn't that what you're supposed to speak to your chicken? To make it delicious? Then we set the directional pin. Score equals score -1. It's okay. No one say anything for the moment. I want to see how many people got it. 1 in chat if you understand what that reference is. 2 if you do not, please. I'm asking for your feedback. 1 in chat if you understand the reference. 2 if you do not. Please be honest. Oh, you say cheeky breaky to your chicken to make it taste better. People with 2 are functional members of society. People with 2 are functional members of society. Okay. So it's... that's a stretch. It's not actually a stretch. Or, well, yeah, of course it's a stretch. Everything's a stretch. But the cheeky breaky making chicken taste better thing is from a neuro stream. Yes. It is from a neuro stream. Anywho. Completely random aside. It was a deep dig, so don't worry if you don't get it. Or if you didn't get it. Dancy. Exactly. Okay. So we have our right, we have our left, we have our brick step, we have our brick step, and I need to change the timeout so the others don't get timed out. And then I want to send a Twitch message. Send Twitch message. Team brick timed out. Okay. Then Team Brick. Okay. Anyone want to guess how many errors we made in our code before I click compile? One, 2. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, 2 at the moment. We're at 2. It's 3. Okay, so we're at 3 errors so far. Four errors. No logical errors yet. No errors that I particularly care about. Errors, rather. If. This is the Arduino IDE, correct? Yes, it is. Hi. Hi, Batcon. Welcome in. And we'll be lurking. Okay, happy lurk. Lower queso again. Yep. Semicolon after the if. Semicolon after the... Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, dude. Okie dokie. Also, hello, Linted. Oh my gosh, dude. I hate capitalization issues. This is all because we talked about Camel versus Pascal casing, bro. If we didn't talk about Camel and Pascal casing, I would have messed this up. Okay. If I didn't want to deal with that, I started using platform. How did... Bro, I've changed this. I've changed this so many times. How haven't I caught all the instances of it? There's one more instance of it. There's one more instance of it. One more instance of it. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and program this guy and change it. Find and replace as your friend. The problem is you guys have such similar find bricked and find bricked that things get rough to find and replace. You know? Oh. Skill issue. I'll show you a skill issue. I'll show you a diagnosis skill issue. Also, I don't know why my model is frozen. Apologies. Give it a second. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Okay. You just did. Okay. This upcoming round will be a test round. Because I doubt I made the code work correctly on the first try. No offense to myself. None taken, myself. Alright, you guys ready to give it a try? Hold on. Wait, no, there's something I have to do. There's something I must do first. Bricked. 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 And... bricked. Also, there is an issue with the code. I'm not going to say what the issue with the code is. I know for a fact there is at least one issue with this code, but for the moment, it's okay. Who sent me a message? Someone sent me a message. Who sent me a message? It is no one. That's right, it is no one. Wait, did someone actually send me a message? Okay, I'm just confused. Don't worry about it. Ba-ba-ba. Gotta love the ghost Discord notifications. Yeah, I should... Sorry, I should be on red. That was my Discord, not yours. I apologize. Dancy. Okay, cool. Immediately gets timed out. Alright, window capture. Did someone say Dancy? Okay. So in theory, guys, stop getting timed. No, try the left and right, guys. Stop doing Dancy and play Tug of War. I didn't struggle making this machine just so you guys wouldn't use it. Okay, so left, good. And then up. No, it's right. It's left and right. You guys both got timed out. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be rough, dude. This is gonna be rough. I don't think either of you guys can win. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. Oh. Remember, okay. Team N through... No. Guys. Team N through... Team N through, Team N through Z. You guys need to type A and D. You guys need to type A and D. A and D. This is a Neopets reference. If you are just coming in, this is a Neopets reference. A and D. You guys are on the other side of the keyboard. A and D. Not A and D. Okay, listen here, Crow. Wait, which team's A and D? The second half of the alphabet. The second half of the alphabet is team A and D. So if your name begins through... Okay. Okay, real quick. I'm going to reset the game. We're going to reset the game. We're going to reset the game. Okay. And I'm going to explain the rules. We're going to set the bets. See who wins. First... predict. Start a prediction. Bets, Gamba. Yes, this is a Gamba. This is a Gamba. Okay, so left. Who wins? Team Bricked. I hate this. I hate the fact that you guys chose the same team name. I hate it. I absolutely hate that you guys chose the same bleepin' team name. Why did you guys have to choose the same team name? I shouldn't have allowed that, first of all. That's my fault for allowing it. Me trusting chat is the first part that went wrong. Okay, so... Okay. Team... Okay, so Team Bricked. Okay, so yes. Team Bricked or Team Bricked. Bricked. Ori, Rages, and Ends stream. Okay, you guys have 2 minutes to vote. Please, submit your guesses now. Please, submit your guesses now. You have 2 minutes to submit your guess. So, I also need to say, if name begins with A through M, I'm not sure. A through M, typed left, then right. If, oh wait, sorry. If name begins with A through M, type left, then right to Tug. if those are the team names because you guys decided on the team names Bricked and Bricked. Okay, listen, I wasn't the one who chose your team names. You guys agreed on your own team names. If name begins with N through Z, type A, then type D to tug. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, so we are good. We are good. So let's go ahead and give this guy a shot. Remember, please read the message up top. In which teams are people starting with characters or numbers? Check the ASCII chart. If you did characters or numbers, case sensitive, it is case sensitive A and D. Oh wait. Oh darn it. Hold on. Right type left and right. Apologies. Okay, that message instead. Okay? You guys got this. Okay? I'm turning the system on. Okay? Turning the system on. System has power. Godspeed. Team Bricked immediately gets timed out, bro. Oh. You guys are moving way too quickly. You guys need to work together. You guys need to be working together. Oh. Okay. Currently the score is 0. So the thing that I'm worried about is that you guys learn to just like get along. Neopet's official account. Okay, you guys got this. You guys got this. Who's going to win? This is a little tug of war line thing. Oh. Or should I trust slow mode? Oh yeah. I will turn on slow mode. Slow 30 seconds. Okay, we're enabling slow mode for it's a 30-second slow mode. That's fine enough. Just so you guys don't like cheat off of each other. Actually, no, slow mode will make it like 5 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds. That's still spammable. Okay. And also high level. You guys got this. Come on. You guys are just gonna be like permanently timed out at this rate. I need decoration. We need the decoration. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so right now it appears approximately even. It appears approximately even. If I shift this back. Yeah. Okay, it appears approximately even. Oh. Come on, come on. Someone's got to win. Someone's got to win. What I don't get is how are you guys, like, not, like, coordinating at all? All you guys have to do is coordinate. All you guys have to do is coordinate. I feel like we're never going to finish this. Why do I feel like we're never going to finish? You're aware of what you're asking. Yes, stop hogging us. Latency is a pain. That's fine. Yeah, if you guys would just, like, work together as a team. I'm not coordinating because I'm downloading music, so I'm not fault. Every time I hit enter, my team gets timed out. Also, if you type very coordinated with myself, we can hold her hostage. You can't hold me hostage. That's the rage prediction. Also, I should have made it like a score of 5. Avo and Maki only for Team Bricked. Who knows? Bold of you to assume that the A through M's can stop talking for a few minutes. The fact you can't send them message twice in a row makes things more difficult. Yes. We can't. I don't actually know which team I am on. You're on Team Bricked, silly. You're on Team Bricked. Congratulations, Avo. OM. Okay, who's going to win? I think the only winning move was not playing at this point, but... Okay, we might have to change it to 5, because you guys are not really doing much here. Thank you for the hydrate redeemation. Come on. Okay, okay. We need the little tug of war. Okay, tug. Come on. Come on, chat. Tug harder. We're trying our best. I'm glad you're trying your best. Oh! Oh. It is cap sensitive. It is definitely cap sensitive. Come on, who's going to win? Who's going to win? This is all tug of war. You guys got this. I believe in you. I believe in the you that believes in yourself. You guys need to tug, okay? You guys need to, like, actually... try harder. Theoretically, there's no time limit. Someone could win, like, near instantaneously. As long as you guys would coordinate. But it seems you guys can't coordinate. I believe in yourself. I don't believe in Twitch chat, apparently. Reminder, if you get timed out, you need to start back on left. Okay, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Come on, surely one of you guys will win. I feel like we're going back to the center line. Yes, so once you restart, you have to restart with left then right. Left then right. And if you restart, like, yeah, if you have to restart, which side is which, by the way? Pfft, I don't know. Good question. Okay, we might need to slow things down. What if we just gave up, then Ori rage quits? I swear you guys are just, like, colluding, though. It feels like you guys are colluding. Wait, what team... Wait, what if I'm not on a team? Does that still do the command? You're always on a team? It filters your username. Come on. Excellent. A through you type A through M's are typing left and then right. Teams N through Z are typing, or letters N through Z are typing A then D. You can't do that. Or at least there hasn't been any users, so I think it's fine. I think you will get categorized onto one team or another, though, based on ASCII characters. Because I was just checking the ASCII values. Oh my gosh, you guys have to win eventually. Someone has to win this. Guys, I didn't think it would take you guys this long to win a game of Tug of War. Okay, hold on. Stop. Everyone just stop. Everyone stop. Everyone stop. Everyone stop. Everyone stop. No one say anything. No one say anything. Everyone actually stop. Hold on. We're gonna coordinate this real quick. Because I want to see. We're going to coordinate this real quick, okay? Everyone stop. No one say anything. Okay. 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 A through D. Oh, wow, it does. Okay, hold on. A. What? Team bricked timed out for 5 seconds. What? Team bricked timed out for 5 seconds. It's A. Hold on. Does everything just do timeout? No, I don't think so. Give me a second. Was I supposed to... No one say anything, no one say anything, please. Left. Hold on. No one say anything, please. Like, because it's hard for me to do some testing. No emo either. Okay, what? What? It should always reset back to A. Unless I'm not resetting it properly. Oh, I'm not resetting it properly. Okay, guys, I need to reset the variables properly. Because that means if I said D here, yeah, that would work. Okay, so... Okay, so... By the way, hold on. I need, like, a marker. You trolled us. I didn't troll you. Okay, so... And... So, the crown with purple, you guys are N through Z, okay? So if you were looking at this, this is N through Z, okay? This color is N through Z, okay? And then this color is A through M. A through M, you're this color, okay? And I am going to change it to 5 instead of 10 because I don't think you guys are, frankly, able to do it, unfortunately. Those looked the same. Too blue, sorry. Okay, what about this one? Can you guys... Can you guys tell what that color is? This is N through Z, okay? This guy is N through Z. Okay? N through Z is this guy. A through M is that guy. And I need to turn off the code for a second. Ooh. So give me a second. The code is off. And... Couldn't you have just written letters on each motor? No. Question for anyone saying the colors look the same. Are you colorblind? That's mean. Don't be mean, Ty. What flavors are those? Okay. I walked into that one. That's okay. Alright. I'm reprogramming it now with the hotfix. I'm reprogramming it now with the hotfix. Okay. You guys will get the hot fix. Everything will work wonderfully. One second's not active yet. Okay. Okay, you guys got this. Okay, we're not here all night, okay? You only have to get 5. You only have to get 5 points. So 5 points either way takes it, okay? So best of luck. Best of luck. The winners conquer all. SV cheats one. Okay. Okay, so it will be active the next time it sends the message. It is active, okay? So the next time it says bot tug of war, the game is afoot, okay? You guys ready? You guys ready? Okay? I think we're ready. Alright. I'm powering it on. Alright. You guys immediately typed out. Okay. Okay. You guys both immediately troll. Hold on. Hold on. Devil Kid Bear and Theo, you guys are both, like, heinous individuals. You guys are, like, literally heinous. Heinous individuals. Devious, in fact. Yeah, D. Man, I'm sure that you guys are now regretting that you guys aren't working together better. Who's gonna win? I don't think any of us win this game. Surely one of you guys will win the tug of war game. Oh. Okay. A through M, you guys have your stuff together? A through M's, come on. You guys are doing okay. Oh. Okay, you guys are tied up again. Looking pretty good. M through Z, come on, you guys got this. Does M through Z actually have a win in them? Who's the better half of the alphabet? Oh, 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 a little tug back and forth. Oh, oh, oh. Wow, A through M had just like a massive little run there. Ooh. I don't think we're gonna win. Guys, should we have done 3 points instead? No, to 5 points. Come on. Come on, surely one of you guys will win. I believe in you. Oh, AD. A. We need D. A. D. Oh. Right? Alright, M3Z is looking better here. M3Z is absolutely looking better here, but it's anyone's game still. I think we're only 1 point towards M3Z. You guys have all the chances in the world to win. It's back near the middle now. It's back near the middle. I think one more and it will be in the dead center. Oh, no, it goes back a little towards N3Z. N3Z is looking okay here. It goes back towards the middle. It is a +1 towards N3Z. We'll have to see who wins here. I feel like I'm kind of confused why left or right. Because this is how... Is this a heave-ho kind of thing? Yes, it's a heave-ho kind of thing. It's a heave-ho kind of thing. That's because... Okay, so that's how the Neopets game worked, and we are mimicking the Neopets game. I'm not sure if you guys ever tried it on your keyboard, but this is how the Neopets game worked. Also, N3Z is getting exponentially closer to winning this tug of war. Oh! N3Z, dude. N3Z is about to win. I think they're only 1 or 2 away. Uh-oh. I think they're only 1 away, guys. I think they're only 1 away. Oh. Oh. Team Bricked wins. Team Bricked wins. N through Z is the better half of the alphabet. How was this rigged? How is this rigged? How was that rigged? N through Z is the better part of the alphabet. Is it a good time to ask which letter goes which way? They didn't have to type as much. All right, so prediction. Prediction. Team Bricked wins. Sending out the payouts to the winners. Whoever bet like 200 points, congratulations, you were correct. Wait, no. Wait, yes. How about we call this a tie? No, it's already been decided. Okay. All right, so we did succeed in what we are working on. So, that is the end of this project. It is a very short project. I'm happy to say, mission successful. We were able to play Tug of War. Yeah, mission successful. So, that means we'll be starting a new project. Rip. We will be starting a new project on Wednesday. Dancy. So, given that, who would you guys like to raid today? Who you guys feeling? Whom are you guys feeling? And also, we'll do like a tug of war. We'll do like something, and then tug of war. Okay. Tug of war, and there. Okay, just copy that several times over. Okay, we're not rating Michael Reeves. But what if we did? That would be hilarious. Shall we get ignored by Michael Reeves for fun, guys? Neopets Official? Is Neopets Official streaming right now? You guys want to get... Okay, let's get ignored by Michael Reeves. That sounds funny. Let's get ignored by Michael Reeves real quick. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here, though. It is really appreciated. I hope you guys are able to have a good evening, afternoon, or night. And hopefully I'll see you guys on the Flippity Flip. So we will be starting a new project, yippee, on Wednesday. Nodders. Okay. See you guys later.